This is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel Total Technology Zone. This is tutorial 129, and in this tutorial I'll be going to talk about how to develop one simple but advanced multimodal RAG using Langchain, IBM Dockling, Llama 3.2 and the latest model from Google, Gemma3. So the hype of Gemma3 is all around. So I thought of creating some meaningful tutorial by using this Gemma3. Okay, so Gemma3 is Gemma3 is basically multimodal, supports multimodal operations. So I thought of create a multimodal RAG using Gemma3, and for embedding I'll be going to use Llama 3.2. So here I'm not going to use anything related to or anything from OpenAI. So everything is completely free. Okay, and everything I'll be going to run from my laptop. Okay, so without wasting the time, let's try to start the tutorial, and the source code of this tutorial will be available in this link. Okay, so before I start the actual tutorial, you have to do a little bit of prerequisite set. The first thing, you have to go to this ollama.com, then you have to download Ollama utility, and once the Ollama utility is done, then you have to go to models from here, and first you have to download this Gemma3. I am using this 27 billion parameter model. Okay, this one. Okay, you have to run this thing, it will download, and once this is done, then again let me go ahead, and you have to go to this Llama 3.2. okay, I'm using this 3 billion. okay, there are others are available, but I think those are not okay, I think this 3 billion parameter is fine. I'm using this one. Okay, and how to actually check whether this is running or not? So you have to go first Ollama list. So this is going to list your Ollama models. So see, this 2 is running, and suppose you want to run something, then you have to run Ollama run, and then you have to like this thing. Okay, and if I say hello, it is going to give me answer something like this. Okay, right, fine. So let me close this thing. Now let's start the tutorial. Okay, all right. So here, if you see, I have already virtual environment set. I'm not going to do those things. So first part, I'll be going to start with the RAG building. So for that, we have an application. In the application, user will be able to upload a file, and based on that, first RAG building will be done. So I'll be going to create build rag.py. okay, something like that. So import Streamlit, okay, as st, okay, and st dot title. So maybe I can just write build your rag store. Okay, store. Okay, spelling mistake. Okay, then let me make it a little bit bigger, and let's minimize this thing. Okay, now what we'll do, now let's say we're going to ask user to upload a file. So st.file uploader. Okay, so here I'll just write something like upload your file, right? Upload your file. Then we'll write here something, let's say type. I think type will be PDF. Okay, and then accept multiple files, probably it will be false. Okay, done. And then if uf means if file is actually not blank, then what will happen? Then probably it will be going to upload like download the file here. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll be going to, let's write file underscore name equals to uf dot name. okay, and then we'll just write with open, okay, and with open, then open file name, okay, in right binary mode, okay, as f1, and then f1 dot write, there I'll be just going to write uf dot get buffer, okay, done, and f1 dot close, okay, done. I believe if I execute this thing, what will happen, this will download the file in my local here, okay, and here I want to show you that I want to use this file sample data.pdf. This file is having 222 pages and it has multiple images and text, okay. So let's execute. So let's go to terminal. So it is not using my virtual environment, so I'll be going to use my virtual environment, okay. So let's, I think this is not using my virtual environment, I think how to use that virtual environment, I don't know. Let me write source, okay, source, then vnv slash bin slash activate. Yes, it is activated. Now let's say python 3, okay, done. Okay, I think I'm running with Streamlit, so Streamlit run, okay, fine. So let's execute and hopefully it is available here. So I just want to write one message after this thing. So st dot success uploaded successfully, okay. Let's try again, okay. Okay, file uploaded successfully, file is available here, right? Fine. So first part is over. Once this thing is done, then actually everything is happening inside it, okay. So now once this thing is done, then my job is to actually read this file. So if you see here, I can use unstructured, I can use unstructured module from, I can use unstructured module from, showing interest in a, I can use unstructured module from Python to read this file actually, okay. Unstructured modules support as well, like extraction of image and text and table separately, right? But here what I want to do, I want to do a very specific thing, like whenever I will use IBM Dockling utility to read the PDF, and whenever I found the image in the page, I will try to extract the entire page as an image, because when you use unstructured utility, it is not completely extract the image, so it sometime exclude this headline part or this part, or maybe some from the side actually. So for that reason, some context or some meaningful information get missed out, okay. So that is why I created this custom approach, like whenever we found some images in the PDF, it will try to extract the entire page as an image. So for that I had to do a little bit of Dockling customization, and after that I achieved it. So I'll show you here how I actually achieved it, okay. So first thing first, let's close this thing, okay. So let's try to do the coding for that part, okay. So this is very unique, okay. So let me actually do first of all, you have to let's say import something called just hold on. let me check. From path leaf, okay, import path, okay, and then other things I will let me check for other things. Let me see what else I can the thing I think we have to import docling, okay. So from docling, okay, dot data model, okay, dot base models, okay, import input format, okay. Okay, so I'm just thinking what else. I think okay, so let me I think there are a couple of option, so we have to use PDF pipeline option, okay. So so these things I'm actually taking reference from Dockling documentation that I open in my another screen, okay. So don't think that I remember all this thing, so I read that documentation and I'm just doing it, okay. So Dockling dot data model, okay, then dot pipeline options, okay, then import PDF pipelines options, okay, done, okay. Then what else, then probably let me think. I think we need something called document converter and PDF format option as well, okay. So let me dockling document dot dockling from. So guys, just bear with me, this part will be a little bit boring initially part, so if you want you can skip it, but I just dockling underscore dockling dot document converter import, so it should be document converter and PDF format option, okay, right, done. Then I think this is done. Let's try to focus on this part, okay. Okay, so I believe up to this point everything is fine, so let's try to do this part, okay. So what I'm trying to see, first we'll see, first we'll actually convert the document, and after that we see what is actually coming in the document, from the document, okay. If it contains image data, then probably we'll be going to take the page numbers. Okay, and for those page numbers we'll be going to extract the entire page as an image. Okay, right, and for rest of the things it will be normal. Okay, okay, so just hold on. Um, just thinking. On data. Okay, so let's first build the pipeline. Okay, so everything is here, so I'm just building the pipeline here. So import underscore doc underscore path. Okay, just hold on. Import underscore doc underscore path. Okay, this will be here I have to pass the path, this path, right, this path, and probably I think this path or this part, I don't understand, it's getting confused, path, and probably I think this file name. Okay, maybe, I'm not sure. I think file name is ready. Yeah, so this, then what will happen, then we have to create an output directory where all the images are getting stored. Okay, so let's create an output directory, output underscore dir. Okay, so it should be let me think what could be the directory name. So maybe I think it could be capital, I think it is capital P, path. Okay, here also it will be, I think, path, and here path, and here I will name a directory. So let's say images. Okay, done, and it will be like this. So directory name, so all the images will be stored inside that. Okay, then what will happen, then we'll be going to create a pipeline option. Pipeline option will be this PDF pipeline option. Okay, so what we are going to write, pipeline underscore options, pipeline underscore options equals to this PDF pipeline options, and it is actually a like this. Okay, done. Then PDF then pipeline options dot image scale. Okay, then pipeline options dot image scale. Okay, so the image scale will be image resolution scale. So I think image underscore I don't know why it is not coming, but generally it should come, image resolution scale. I don't know why it is not coming, image resolution underscore scale. Okay, scale. Then pipeline options dot generate page images. Okay, generate page images equals to true. Okay, pipeline generate picture images, true. Pipeline options dot generate picture images equals to true. I don't know why this is not coming. So oh, I forgot. Okay, so 2.0, it is as per their documentation. So all prerequisites are done. Now we'll be going to create a document converter. So it should be doc underscore converter equals to document converter. Okay, like this. Okay, so now what will happen? Now we'll be going to pass couple of things. First, format option. Okay, so format options equals to input format. Input, where is that input? Input format dot input format dot, I think it will be capital P. Yes, input format equals to PDF. Okay, then something like this. Then PDF, I think PDF format options, it will be capital P, then DF. Why this is not coming, I don't know. Okay, dot PDF pipeline options. So then it will be pipeline options equals to pipeline options. Done. So what is this? Let me check I did some mistakes or not. Okay, done. So this bracket here, this here, and this here, everything is fine. Okay, so document converter is done. Now basically it will convert the PDF into text or something. Okay, so now conv convert it is like something like response of the conversion. Okay, so doc converter dot convert, and then we have to pass the path, input document path, right? And once this is done, we'll be going to get the data. There are two types of data. One I actually need it in JSON, and one I actually need it for text. Text format data will be used for our RAG, and JSON format data will be used to actually extract the page numbers where the images are there. Okay, and based on those page number, we'll be going to again convert those pages into complete images. Okay, right? So it will be something like export to conv underscore res dot export. I think it will be res document dot export to something. Okay, so document dot export to dect. Okay, right? And text will be same thing. Okay, and I believe here it will be so text. Okay, and then print data. If I just want to print this one, and let's see. Okay, so let it run. This is going to take couple of minutes time, maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and after that it will be ready. You see some messages are there, and it is saying that something is missing. It is saying this warning running bare mode, some ignored something, run it with the following command, Streamlit. Okay, I need to run it with Streamlit. All right, so let me stop it, let me clear it, and let's execute it one more time. Okay, and then I just go ahead and upload. Ready, and it is going on. So let's wait. So there are some warnings are coming. So basically what I'm trying to do, I'm converting the PDF into JSON, and after that I'm just trying to export the keys from the JSON. So basically from the JSON, I will understand whether the pages are having a picture or table elements or not. Okay. So this will tell us what are the keys. Based on that, we'll be going to check for the keys which is related to picture, and from the picture we'll be going to convert those pages into directly an image. Okay, and rest of the things will be converted as a text. Okay, so this part will be used for creating a Langchain document. Means this is a whole string, and from this whole string we can convert that into a Langchain document, and remaining this thing will get converted into a whole image, and from that image we'll be going to use Gemma3 model to convert that image into text, and then we'll be going to concatenate the text from the images and these images together to create a big document, I mean long Langchain document, and then this combined Langchain document will be splitted, and then this splitted document will be pushed into a vector database, and from the vector database we'll be going to create our RAG, okay, or RAG stores. Okay, so let's see. So this is this will take some time, at least 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, okay, so let's wait. So let's wait. Just checking where is the output directory. Okay, this is ready, so I believe it is ready here, but why it is not showing something? Yeah, it is showing here. So deck key, so body, text, picture, table. So picture is there and table is there. Pictures is there and tables are there. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll be going to convert that this text into a Langchain document. Okay, so just for your thing, so what we'll do, so we'll be going to import something called from Langchain. Okay, I think Langchain is not installed, so Control C, and let's first close this part. Okay, so first of all, pip3 install Langchain, then core Langchain, community Langchain, Chroma Langchain -o Llama. Okay, lot of things has to be installed, so let it install. I think installation is going on, so let's wait. Okay, installation is completed. So what I will do now, langchain.core.documents, import document. Now I'll be going to create a document with that. So text doc equals to document. Okay, right, so what is required here, so page content will be a string, page content will be this text, and probably we need to pass some metadata. I think metadata will be required. Let's see how to pass the metadata. That is very important. So metadata will be a dictionary. Okay, so metadata will be a dictionary. Okay, so source will be, I'm just thinking, source will be text content. Okay, text hyphen content. Okay, done. Okay, done. And then we are going to print this thing st.write. Okay, text doc in the Streamlit website. It will be printed. Okay, and here what we'll be going to do, we'll be going to create x equals to data of pictures. Okay, and then what we'll do, we'll be going to write for pic in x. Okay, then print pic. Okay, and let's see what is coming, or maybe we can check. So maybe I can write it there in the Streamlit website just to actually make sure. So basically, see what I'm doing. The text is getting converted into a Langchain document, and wherever what extra I'm doing, wherever we found a picture, I'll be just going to convert that thing into picture. But for that, I need to know the page number. For knowing the page number, I am doing some additional thing here, this part. Okay, okay. So let's execute. Okay, so this will take some time, but it is the logic I checked and it worked. Okay, so let's execute here, and remaining this to I close, and now it is going on. So let's wait. This is going to take 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so let's wait. Okay. So this is going to take some time, guys. If you want to skip, you can skip, but I just don't want to stop the recording and want to just show you the output, because see, I'm getting a lot of error. Means I'm actually facing a lot of errors. I'm hitting like Control C, Control V. I'm doing a debug. So basically, if you are a real programmer and if you are doing something by learning, then getting error or debugging the code is actually a normal thing. Actually, you should not skip those parts. So from your mistakes only you will be able to learn something new. So whatever mistakes I'm actually doing, or whatever error I'm getting, I'm trying to fix it on a real time. I just want to share my screen or record the thing while I'm fixing those errors, so that these things are going to give you a lot of new learnings, right? So this is also a learning path. You should not skip those things, right? So, and doing a mistake is a normal thing. There is nothing to shy away from this thing. Okay, so let's see, still going on. And if you are a real programmer, and if you are doing your coding properly, if you are writing your code by your own with your hand, then probably you definitely do a lot of mistakes whenever you are doing something for the first time, or if you are building something for the first time, or at least if you are building something for the first time, right? So that is why I'm also trying to do the same thing here. Okay, so let's wait and let's see. Okay, still going on. Okay, and things will be coming here. Okay, so first we'll get the page number, then for those page number we'll be going to convert the page number into image. So it is here. So this is the document which we generate from the this thing. Okay, so the page number so this is still the text part, still coming. Okay, so this is 222 pages document. So let me go down, maybe, and this is the thing. So if you see here, I have something called some key called prof, and inside that there is something called page number, or for all the images it is coming, right? So basically, if you do something like prof, then the first thing will be 0, and then the next key will be page underscore number. Okay, so this is basically going to tell you the page number. Okay, so I can skip this part, not required. Now basically I just want to list down the page number where I have the images, then I'll validate this thing, then I'll start working. Okay, so let's do something. Okay, so let it execute. Okay, so execution started. So this time it is going to just give me the page number where we have the images. Okay, we need to make sure that we should not get any duplicate pages as well. Okay, so let's let it run. Okay, so if you see, the page numbers are coming 1 1 3, so some duplicates are there. So what we'll do now, we'll be going to write page underscore nums, something like this. Okay, and then page underscore nums dot append equals to this, right? And lately what we'll do, uh, hmm, just thinking, we need to actually sort this thing. So page underscore thing equals to set of page underscore nums, then list of this. Okay, then we need to create a sorted of the entire thing. Okay, right, done. Okay, so this is done. Now next thing what we'll do, we are going to create a output directory, and we check whether it is exist or not. If exist, it will not create. If not exist, it will create. Okay, so there will be a flag exist underscore okay true. So so basically output directory dot mkdir dot parents true, then exist okay true. Okay, all done, right? There is not much problem here, right? Everything is done. Now basically we are going to create all the images. Okay, and based on the images we'll be going to create the we'll be going to use the Gemini model to create the text from the images. First we'll be going to download the images here into an images folder, because if you see here I have created images. Okay, so what will happen here now, so we'll create for page number and page. Okay, so for page number and page. Okay, so basically it will be in conv underscore res. Okay, dot dot document pages dot item. Okay, just dot items. Okay, this. So page number is equals to page dot page number. Okay, right? Right, so page number I am getting. So now basically I will check if this page number is available for this page number. Okay, so if page number in page numbers, then what will happen, so if this happens, then if sorry it will be in. Okay, if this happens, then basically for that page number I'll be going to convert that page into a image, right? So first we have to set the page number. Okay, which page number is actually getting processed. Okay, so I will see print. Okay, so if okay, then we have to write a file name. Okay, so page image file name. Okay, so basically file name, so file name will be maybe output directory. Okay, output directory, then plus, then this. Okay, okay, output directory, then I'm just thinking how to actually do that. Output directory, then this, just hold on. This is basically a string, so after output directory we'll be going to just basically we need a file name. Okay, so just hold on, I'm just thinking how to actually do that. I think doc file name, then this thing will be fine. So doc file name is actually okay. So the file name and then this thing. I'm just thinking how to do that. So output directory. Okay, then this. Okay, and if something like this. Okay, and then just write doc underscore file name. Okay, so doc file name is actually conv underscore res dot input dot file dot stem, input dot file dot stem. Okay, so basically it will be doc file name, okay, then hyphen, okay, and something like this. Okay, so and with the extension we have to give. Okay, so maybe page number dot png. So page number dot png, and then what will happen with open, okay, and then file name, okay, file name, okay, and then as buffer as f, okay, then f dot write. Okay, so what are you gonna write inside f dot write? So I'm just thinking, I think with name dot open, okay, open this as if, then it will be a little bit different. So page image, so page dot image dot pl underscore image. So basically the page dot image dot pils image, okay, dot save. Save, so it will be saved inside fp, okay, sorry, f, my variable name is f, okay, and let me think what else is required, and the format will be png, okay. Okay, I think this is fine. Okay, so let me just actually run it, and once one file is ready, I'll be just going to stop this entire thing. Okay, so let's put it here and let's start it. Okay, it started. So let's wait. Once the images folder is created and one or two images already downloaded, I will just stop it. Okay, I'll validate some images then, and then I'll do the remaining part. So basically what is happening, wherever it has some images available, I'm just going to convert that entire page as an image, and I'll be going to store it, because whenever you are going to extract the only image, it is not getting extracted completely, but in Dockling we have a facility that we can convert that entire page as a PNG image. So I'm just using it. Okay, so let's wait for it. So guys, this video is actually going to take a lot of time, and it is going to be a little bit on the slower side, sorry, on the longer side, so just bear with me. Okay. Still going on, so let's wait. This is just the rack building part. Okay. Okay, if you see guys, the images are getting generated here. So not generated, I think only this part is done. Yeah, some error is there, sample. So bad operand type plus str. So where is the problem? uh, mm, uh, yeah, so file name is actually having a problem. Let me understand why the error is coming. Mm, yeah, I think just hold on. So copy path, I believe it should be something like this. Okay, and yeah, I think it should be something like that. Okay. Yeah, so up to this point we can do like a working directory and then plus this one, but it is fine. Okay, so we are creating this output directory and then basically it is ready. So let's try again. Okay, it is going on. So what I'll do, I'll just delete this one quickly. So again, this is going to take a lot of time, 5-10 minutes. Okay, so if everything goes fine, then probably this video is going to be finished in next half an hour, because once the image generation part is ready, I will just stop the recording, because image generation itself is going to take at least 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, but I'll show you what I'm actually going to do. Okay, so now we are getting a new error. So string object has nothing called open. Okay, so with open, okay, then file name, okay, this fine. So let's execute this one. All right, I was following docling documentation. So so it means the documentation is not correct, and even I was also following this thing. This is actually very bad. This is a string. You cannot have an object called open. Okay, so that is for sure. Yep. So I think this is working. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Pretty cool. So this is the image from page number 18. So fine. All are fine. So I believe this is ready. Fine. Cool. Okay, done. So now what we'll do? Now we'll be start doing the Gemini part and other part. So what we'll do now? Now we'll be going to import from Langchain Langchain.chroma import Chroma, right? So from now from Langchain dot Langchain Ollama import Ollama LLM and Ollama embeddings, right? First thing, LLM equals to Ollama LLM, okay, then model equals to, so the model will be, if you remember, so let me go here, Llama list, OLLAMA LIST list. Okay, and then Llama 3 for embeddings. Okay, right. Now basically what we'll do, we got one image is ready. Now we'll be going to image LLM equals to LLM dot bind. Okay, so in the bind, what we'll be going to do, in the bind we'll be going to put the image file names. Okay, so images equals to, I think, file name. Okay, this file name, done. And then we'll be going to pass something. Okay, response LLM dot invoke. Okay, describe what you see in the image, make it simple, easy to understand, and very clear in language. Make it descriptive as much as you can. Don't miss or skip any single detail. Okay, now once this is done, so we'll be going to just print the response. Okay, so if it is able to do it for one, then it is actually going to do it for everything. Okay, oh my god, response. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just delete this entire directory and then execute this thing again. Okay, and once these texts are ready, with this text I'll be going to create one Langchain document, and then this Langchain document and this Langchain document will be merged together. Okay, so let's wait. I'm not going to do it for the whole, I'll just wait for one and then stop it and then let it run for the entire thing. Okay, I think one image is ready, so probably it is going to generate something here. So let's see. Yeah, yep. So see, it is actually able to tell. It is a classic egg shape, perfectly oval, slight natural. uh, This thing is an Easter egg. Okay. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, don't understand. It is saying that once you provide the image, I'll be able to see it, because I understand there is a problem. So I bind the LLM here, but I forgot to actually put it here. So it should be here. Okay, again I need to do it. So sorry guys. Okay, as I told you, there are ample scope of doing mistake whenever doing something new. Okay, so let me do it again. What is wrong here? It is not going. Oh my god, what happened suddenly? Oh, I think it is not stopped yet. Okay. Okay, let me write, so it will start again. Okay. Okay. still going on. I think this is ready. Okay. So yeah, it's a book cover. It is actually able to tell. So what I'll do, I'll just stop it now. Okay. Now what we'll do, we'll be going to convert. Okay. Doc image. Okay, and this will be, just hold on, something like this. I want to take it from here. Okay. So metadata will be image content, and name will be probably the file name. Okay, right, thing done. And once this thing is ready, so basically what we'll do, will be create docs. So what we'll do, we'll create a blank list here, docs blank. So once this thing is ready, we'll just do docs dot append equals to text doc here, right? And here docs dot append will be image doc. Okay, right? Langchain documents is ready. So the entire once the entire Langchain document is ready, so I'll be go ahead and print st dot, I think no need to print this one, we'll be just going to split. Okay, so from Langchain dot text splitter import recursive characters text splitter. Okay, and here we'll be going to create splitted text equals to recursive character text splitter. So chunk underscore size, I'll be just going to keep it 2000. Okay, chunk underscore overlap equals to 50, right? Then splitted document st, splitted document will be st dot split documents, and inside that I'll just write docs, and then I'll be going to create a vector store Chroma dot from documents. So their first thing will be docs. Okay, then embedding will be embedding. Okay, and what else, persistent directory. Okay, so it should be dot index. So inside there will be index directory and it will be ready. Okay, so now this process will take a little bit of time. Okay, so let's run it. Now the entire vector database will be loaded. So this is the final step. Okay, so I'll be just going to stop the recording here. Once the things are ready, I'll be going to show you. Okay, and we'll tell you how much time it took. So right now in my computer, time is actually 16:45. So let's wait. Okay, I'm expecting this will take at least 10 minutes. Okay, so let's wait and let it run. And after this thing is over, the remaining next 15 minutes will be the retriever part and answer generation part. That will be also interesting. Okay, fine. So here I believe the metadata I'm actually doing the wrong thing here. So here the metadata will be only file name, not the string file name. Okay, right. Okay, good, I actually found it. Okay, fine, let's do it. Okay, let it run. Once actually a couple of images are loaded, I'll just stop the recording. Okay, loading one images means actually it is doing up to this part. Okay, so that is why. So come on. I think it is ready. So only one image came. Okay, I think things are working properly. Okay, right. Okay, so let it run. I just don't want to stop it. If you guys want to, so I just want to tell you, like, for 5 minute, four images. So maybe it is going to take at least. Let's see how much time it is going to take. Okay, we can calculate easily. Okay, so this is going to take some time. Okay, see guys, one more thing. So I'm using a very powerful machine. This is basically Mac M4 Max. This is the latest Mac, and I have a 48 GB RAM. And probably if I go here, mm, some I have a very good GPU as well. You know, Mac M4 GPUs, right? It has 40 core GPU and 30 core CPU. So everything is highly configured here. So basically, if you see, yeah, okay, so there is graphic display. So if you see, I have total 40 core GPUs are there. Okay, so basically this is a very highly powerful machine, and basically at this moment this is the most powerful machine exists on a out of the box configuration. Okay, I mean, if you go to a shop and you can buy this with the highest configuration. There is something called Lambda Labs tensor books are there, but those are equally good like this is from Mac. So in this computer, if it is taking one image per 1 minute with Gemma3 model, so probably I will recommend you guys to use Gemma3 model if you are having similar configuration, or else probably it is going to take a little bit of time. But if you're not doing anything related to multimodality, then probably text generation will be a little bit faster. Okay, so I'll be just going to stop the recording here. Again, I'll start it when the RAG part is done, means when I'll be able to see something called index this, and these things will be ready. Okay, so that's it. Right, so all images are processed and we have got our index here. Okay, so our rack store is loaded. Now what we'll do, now we'll be going to do the retrieval part, the actual part, the question and answering part. Okay, so this is just the ingestion of the rack. Okay, so the ingestion took a lot of time. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just close this file and I'll be going to create something called rack.py. Okay, so a couple of utilities which will be required. So I believe these things are required anyways, so I will use that. Okay, and also I think we will use this Streamlit as well. Okay, okay, these things will be required, and couple of more things. I think this two things will be anyways required. Okay, apart from that, we will be requiring a prompt template. So from Langchain dot prompts import prompt template. Okay, now what we'll do, I have already created a prompt. I'll be using that as a template. Okay, you can see it here. This is my template, right? You are an intelligent assistant for question and answering task. Here your task is to answer the user question based on the following provided retrieved retrieved context only. If you do not know the answer, just say you don't know. Make the answer very professional and concise. Okay. Now let's do the prompt. So the prompt will be first from template dot from template. Okay, and inside that I will just put template. Okay, now what we'll do, chain equals to prompt plus LLM. Okay, all done. Now what we'll do, now I will do the question and answering part. Okay, so first what we'll do, st dot title equals to, I think yeah, st dot title equals to, let's say multimodal tag app, right? Then input, or maybe question equals to st dot text input, and there I will ask your question. Okay, now what we'll do, if question is not none, okay, then what will happen, we'll initiate a button, st dot button equals to submit. If button, then what will happen, we'll be going to create something like context document, context docs equals to okay, so one more thing we have to do it here, we'll be going to initiate a vector store. Okay, so for that what we'll do, we will do it here basically. Okay, so vs equals to Chroma. Okay, and then we will be going to write persistent directory means there where I created this thing, this is inside this, so slash index. Okay, now what we'll do, now we'll be going to do something like this, embedding function equals to embedding, right? Now it will be vs dot similarity search, and there I will write my question. Okay, and k equals to 3, right? So now what we'll do, I will just try to st, there will be multiple documents will be coming, so I can just write doc in context docs. Okay, then st dot write doc, and I will ask a simple question. This is not run yet, but we're just doing it. So for the first thing, I will stop this one and try to execute this rag. So Streamlit run. Okay, so this is opening. Now what I'll do, I will open this one and I will ask a question, this one, with some images. That is what I'm asking. Describe. Okay, and let's ask. So something is happening, so everything is coming, and metadata is image content, if you see, and name is image. Okay, this image is actually coming. Okay, so if you check what is this image, sample underscore data 101.png. okay, so maybe 101.png, some information is coming from this one. Why sample data 101 png is coming? I don't know, like the image number is wrong here. 101 png is coming. I don't have such. Okay, I think 101 png means from the bottom it is coming. So this image is coming. Let me check what is this image. Good. Okay, then what other image is coming? So basically we can check it, what are the images are coming. Okay, some text and some image information is coming actually. So now if you check here, some magic we have to do. As I told you, the from the metadata we will be also going to retrieve the images as well, like what are the images. So basically if source is image content, we are generally looking for this one, right? So what we'll do, this is something like this. So here we'll just write docs, or maybe context is blank, right? So basically context equals to context plus doc dot page content, right? This is something is going to happen, all text contents are coming. And also we will do one more thing extra, doc dot, or maybe doc dot source equals to image content, or maybe I just write this thing. Okay, just hold on. Source equals to image content. Okay, then basically I just want to print all these things, the name. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's execute this part again, but I want to do it here, st.write. Okay, here, right? Cool. And this context is also ready here. Now what we'll do, I'll be just going to ask the same question. Document object is not subscribable. So where the error is coming, doc.source. So basically doc.source is why this is saying it is saying doc is not subscribable. So maybe I think it will be understand. So you are C, then it will be doc.name. Let's see. Okay, it is saying that document has no something like nothing. So I really don't know what is happening here. So keep it like this, and also let's st.write doc. Let me try one more time. Sorry guys, it is part of metadata. My bad, sorry, extremely sorry. Okay, so I did a very severe mistake. So basically, so it should be doc of metadata means doc dot metadata, and then it will be something like this. Then we'll be going to write doc dot metadata of name. Okay, let's run it. Now it will work. Okay, fine, it is working, but it is giving some error. Yeah, fine, because I put this one at the top, so that is why links are coming at the bottom. I don't know this thing. So now let's execute this part. Yeah, all correct images are coming, 100, 16, 100. Okay, so Describe the AOT current scenario and challenges and opportunities. So 101, 106, 1016. 101, 106 and 1016. 101, 6, 101. Okay, 1016 is something. Okay, 1016 and 106 is there. Yeah. Okay, so maybe these things are more relevant, so that is why this is coming. But let me increase the number. Maybe this time probably a couple of more images will be coming. All images are coming after 101. Okay, cool. So it means something. So what I see here, a current scenario and challenges and opportunities. Okay, so basically these things are not that much relevant, so that is why this image is actually not picked up. Okay, so now what we will do, now we will try to generate the answer. With that answer we'll be going to actually showcase the images as well, right? So I will just reduce it to 3. Okay, now describe ethical scenario, challenges and opportunities. Okay, fine. Now what we'll do, now I'm just thinking how to actually now run this thing. So my context is ready here. My context is here. Okay, and here what I'll do, I will create something called images. This is like this, and this images will be images.append, something like this. All images will be available here. Now this is actually ready. Now I'll be going outside of this for loop. Okay, now response equals to chain.invoke. Okay, so there I will just write context, and there I will just write context. Okay, this context is context. And what else? Now we'll be going to write question. This will be part of this question. Okay, ready, right? So I'll be going to print that st.write response, and also I'll be going to display those images as well. So for image in images, then st.image. Okay, and inside that I will just put image. Okay, and I think this is fine. This will be more than enough. Now let's try to actually do this thing. Okay, so it is saying that, okay, variable, if my variable is actually question and I use question, so it will be QSN. Okay, all done. Now let's ask something. It is happening, something happening. Okay, so just because I'm using Gemini 3, it is taking a little time, but don't worry, it is actually going to give me the correct answer. Okay, so this is right now articulating the answer. Okay, so that invoke is actually running. Earlier when I actually did the vector search, it was using Llama 3.2, and Llama 3.2 actually little bit faster because it's a smaller model. Okay, and here this is going to take a little bit of time. Okay, so don't get frustrated when you are getting something on free. So I mean, free means obviously if you are going to use OpenAI, this is going to be faster. But here if you see, okay, here is the breakdown of the keywords and the concept present in the provided text and organized better understanding. I'll categorize them. Okay, so see, there are a lot of things are coming. Okay, fine. Okay, cool. So this is called purely vector multimodal vector rack. Now basically what we'll do, we'll try to ask another question. Okay, so let me go ahead and ask something like this. Okay, convergence of artificial intelligence things. Okay, I don't know whether this part will be available somewhere else, but let's try this thing. Okay, this is working. Okay, and I believe in within a minute it will be ready. It is taking 45 seconds to 1 minute, but this is acceptable because the model is heavy. The model size is actually 27, so when you do the inference, then probably it will become a little bit higher on the size. Okay, and of course it is going to take the entire physical memory, right? So okay, I don't understand, like something is fishy. Okay, so what I'll do first, I try to actually for doc in doc context. So what I'll do, let's try to first st.write the doc. Okay, because to me it seems I think something is still missing, because the always it is taking the same images. I really don't know why. Let me okay, maybe this is just a pure coincidence. So okay. Okay, let me ask another question. It is saying input prompt template missing variable question expected configuration slash thing question is here. I understand what is happening here. Just hold on. This is question is not, no, it is fine. Question, I only mentioned question is question. Okay, so what I'll do, let me ask a different question now. We need to fix it, don't worry, we'll fix it. So let's go to the book and let's ask some okay, let me do it. Okay, let's ask this question. Let's see from where actually it is generating the answer. Okay. This looks like an index list of term concept typically append a document or set of documents likely. Okay, there is something interesting which I am not sure. Always this things, how these things are coming as an image. Okay, so this image, image and images. So that is also something very okay. Okay, what I'll do, doc. So whatever question I ask, it is to help me even more. Tell me what is the source of this index. Let me the topic. I didn't even the code topics. Here is the breakdown with information. I'm giving the context is context. Okay. For document context. Okay. So the context is this. Similarity search. Okay. So we do one thing. Context is here. So context docs dot write doc. So okay, I think I need to do little bit more time. So let's ask this question first. Okay, conversion to internet things for industrial automation. Okay, so whatever I ask, if you see, it is taking something from the beginning. Okay, right? So I think just hold on. I think I did some mistake. Just hold on. So just wait. Why this is happening, I have to think. This should not be the case actually. Just thinking why this chain is like this. Hmm. Vector store singularities search. Just hold on. I created the vector store index, and here how I created the vector store. Vs equals to Chroma from documents. This is coming from documents, embedding, persist directory. Yeah, everything is fine. And here also I'm using embedding function is this one, so no problem at all. Okay. But my problem is it is always gives me same answer, the convergence of artificial intelligence. So basically it starts from here. Yeah, it starts from here. Okay. And it keeps, let me check how far it goes. Okay, it's going, or maybe thing. This is the first document, I believe. Okay, this is the second document. Okay, here it is saying it has also having an image content, and how this image content belongs to that I really don't know. Oh, okay, because it's a first page, then again this is also same thing. Okay, this is also same thing, and this is also same thing. So something I did some blunder while building the RAG actually. So let's check here. Okay, so this is a text document. I converted the text, I created this entire document here. Okay, that is fine, right? That text doc is actually part of text. This document is done here. Now for every image response, oh my god, I did a very severe mistake, guys. So it should be response, not text. All problem is actually here.